Boom, we're live. What's up, guys? I'm scrambling over here. I got plans in like 40 minutes, guys, and I had a bunch of stuff I had to take care of. So sorry that I'm late, but could have moose in the hoose. Sir, please, 15 minutes late. No, it's a little bit more than 15 minutes now. Yes, ChatGPT did get me. ChatGPT did get me. You know, ChatGPT, fellas. All right. So what is tonight's topic? I want to show you guys something that I found really quick about ChatGPT. Auto-GPT. And all right. So, and if you guys check this out right here, if you guys see, this is from a Cointelegraph article. So if you're wondering why Cointelegraph has an article about ChatGPT, needless to say, I was too, guys. And well, let's just find out. Really, in the house with the H. Yeah, dude. It's one of those Fridays, man. It's one of those Fridays. Look, man, I had to make sure I took care of like showering and all the other stuff I got to do before I go out. So I don't want to have to do that right after a stream. Okay. I don't really see anything wrong with that. I see no issues whatsoever with this. Okay. On to the article. So what is Auto-GTP and why does it matter? And I guess right here, this picture is of our good friend, the Auto-GTP guy. Look at that. Looks like some kind of like avatar or something. All right. So what is Auto-GTP? So I want you guys to think about something in this first, well, I wouldn't consider this a paragraph, but the first two paragraphs, right? So Auto-GTP is a unique open source artificial intelligence tool that harnesses the power of GPT-3.5 and GPT-4 models. GPT-4 being like the newest. Oh, man, GPT-4 came out, bro. It's like the newest, craziest model ever. ChatGPT can do better than a Google search now. Right. So it's based off of essentially the current iteration, the highest current iteration of the ChatGPT or OpenAI's like model, whoever, I think Microsoft, whoever owns it now. I don't even know anymore. And it uses these models to generate human-like text and perform various tasks autonomously. So far, no different than normal ChatGPT stuff, right? I mean, as opposed to you maybe like Google searching something, you just ask good old Papa GTP, right? Let us continue. Auto-GTP is an open source autonomous. It's autonomous. That's scary. Is it really autonomous though? AI tool that interacts with software and services online, utilizing OpenAI's most recent text generated models, blah, 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 the one we just mentioned. The generative pre-trained transformer GTP model is a state-of-the-art language processing model that uses deep learning algorithms. See, this is all just all right. So if you guys are wondering why the title is ChatGPT needs to stop, we have this article on Cointelegraph, guys. Now we'll get to that in a second. All right, we'll get to that in a second. But look at all this jargon right here. Look, guys, look at this. Generative pre-trained transformer, state-of-the-art language processing model, deep learning algorithms. What does anyone know? Can anyone tell me what a deep learning algorithm is? I know if you've taken your computer science classes, you know. Wade Emery in the house. What up, dude? Good to see you, man.
Deep learning algorithms that generate human-like text based on given input.
All right. So, I mean, it's a chat bot, right? However, guys, Auto-GTP can perform a variety of jobs by creating human-like text answers in the absence of specific instructions. The system uses unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning. Another definition right there. Not going to waste time on that. To grasp the underlying patterns in the language to operate coherent text. For instance, Chef GTP, an Auto-GTP program, can search the internet and produce one-of-a-kind recipes that are suitable for every events or holidays. Moreover, Auto-GTP is a highly adaptive program with extensive use cases. So, like Auto-GTP, and the word auto is the word auto in there is where the autonomous comes from, right? Right, guys? Right? Are we taking a guess here? Is that guys? Is this too far of a stretch to guess that that's the case? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. The capacity of Auto-GTP to self-generate prompts to perform tasks, as well as its ability to connect with apps, software, services online. This part I don't like, guys. The connect with software services both online and locally. I mean, locally if you're going to allow it, but I mean, this thing can access software services online, distinguishes it from other AI solutions. This means that given a goal, Auto-GTP can devise a plausible advertising approach and create a rudimentary website. So if you're still wondering why we're talking about this, or this article is on Cointelegraph, the cryptocurrency website, maybe, just maybe, guys, that's starting to get a little bit more clear now after you read that part. Its capacity to collect and validate external data, here we go, we're getting further into it, is likewise exceptional. You guys, can anybody take a guess? Can anybody take a guess why this is on Cointelegraph's website yet? Anyone? Bueller? Guess we'll have to keep reading, right? All right, so Auto-GTP is a prime example, blah, 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 blah. How does Auto-GTP work? We don't want to know. There's a diagram. Don't want to look at that. I mean, I guess here you go. I'll count to 5. You guys can pause it if you want to and look at it. But I don't want to because I already did. Sorry, guys. So why does it matter? Auto-GTP is also a significant milestone in evolution in AI technology as a whole. It demonstrates that machines are becoming capable of performing tasks traditionally assumed by solely human, such as creating original content, problem solving, decision making. Machines are projected to grow considerably more sophisticated, blah, 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 blah. What are key features? Internet connectivity, search of data, management of long-term, short-term memory. All right, so the whole point of this, guys, is the reason why they're talking about this on Cointelegraph is primarily because it's autonomous in the sense that it can go and make its own decisions without being prompted, right? So it's kind of like a sentient AI, although it's not literally sentient. I don't know. Is it sentient? I don't know. What qualifies? Aurelian would probably know that. What qualifies for sentience in a being? To be self-aware, but do you need a soul also? Don't you need a soul? I would say you probably need a soul. Think about all the quant and AI that has gone into like trading and trading algorithms and stuff. If and only if, and this is a big if, right? Because I don't know what type of like I really don't know what type of like access to AI all these giant hedge funds have, but it's probably pretty spicy stuff. It's probably pretty good stuff, if I had to assume. Is it as good as OpenAI's original stuff, or Microsoft, whoever owns it now? Is it good? Is it as good as the current technology that is the back end of ChatGPT? Blah, blah. I don't know. But if it's not, even if it's not, it's relevant because the average person now can go and like easily create a algorithmic trading bot for themselves, right? Which will just, in the long run, will just further create exacerbated market volatility, especially in cryptocurrency. I guess we're going to see what that's going to look like in the future, but I mean, who knows, man? ChatGPT for president. Please no. Please no. I'm so tired of the whole AI stuff, guys. I really am. I see it at work too on a regular basis, and I just want to kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. So all of it's got to stop, but it's not going to stop, and we know it's not going to stop, right? What can we do instead of crying about it and be worried about having sentient Metal Gear Solid type of overlords watching over us? Well, you guys really want to know what my solution is? I got 2 solutions. All right, I got 2. My first solution would be, if you're actually worried about like these quasi sentient soulless beings existing, then Skynet, brah. Yeah, for real though. If you're worried about interacting with this sort of technology, then I would suggest to literally whatever you need to do, don't use it. Don't use it. Go use a pen and paper instead. Guys, I have literally 1, 2, 3. I have 3 whiteboards in my house on the wall right here. So when I go, unless it's in like a webinar and I'm on a Zoom session and I have like people in the Zoom meeting that I have to like whiteboard thing in front of, okay, then I'm not going to like turn my camera because I'm probably going to be too lazy. I'm not going to turn my camera to show a whiteboarding out of like a project, right? But when I'm doing my own stuff, I'm not going to be whiteboarding it in some kind of software, right? I'm going to be whiteboarding in real life. If you have notes, you don't have to necessarily use the notepad in your computer. If you have information that you need to piece something together from, and maybe you're worried about Skynet seeing what it is that you need access for information for, then I don't know, use other technologies that that reroute that normal. You guys know what I'm talking about. The normal paths of access for the internet. You know what I mean? The stuff that might not be allowed in the United States in the next couple months. We'll see about that. I don't believe that. Yes, early and just unplug from the machines, bro. Just use freaking pen and paper. Just do it. Don't be lazy. And the other thing that you can do, so that was the first solution. The second solution is just interact with it and use it in a beneficial way, and don't provide it information. So if you're gonna ask ChatGPT a question about code, this is what I do when I actually resort to using ChatGPT to help me with some code. I give it very little context. I don't like I change if there's a let's just say you're like developing. Trying to not do a Freudian slip here. Let's say that you're doing software development for SpaceX nuclear reactors, all right? And you get stuck on something in C++, and no matter where you look, you can't get help for it. Well, you have to give ChatGPT some context to come up with a viable solutions for what you need the next part of your code to do, and or current part of the code to work right for, right? So like maybe just change your variable names instead of copying and pasting the entire file in there. Maybe just give it enough context where it needs to know what exactly you're doing in that moment. And then later on, if it still can't figure it out, then you can just continue to add more context into the chat so that it can eventually get to a point to where it understands what specific part of the code that you're working on that you need help for. And then that's it. It's really not that hard. All right, guys. Like I said, I got plans and I'm late. Late for the stream, late for the plans. I will see you guys next week. Cheers, guys. Y'all have a good weekend.